Of course, it is the 10th day in the month of November 2025. Everyone, welcome to Front Page Review on this dial. My name is Jude, Ikami Jude, and I'm here because you're there. Of course, check your time now. It's 7:03 a.m. And of course, hey, I'll be giving you top stories this morning. All right? Yeah. Heavy, big, amazing stories all for you this morning on the show. All right? It promises to be very, very conversational and robust. Okay? Now, when I'm done dishing out all of these headlines, Rufai Yoseni will join me to analyze some of them. And then Dr. Peter Anosike will also be with me to look into some of these headlines. Everyone, so feel free to join the conversation via our social media platforms. So streaming right now, that is VOP 90.3 FM on YouTube. Yeah, VOP, it means Voice of the People, all right, on YouTube. Just get to the comment section and let's get your thoughts, your opinion, your take, and of course, your observation, okay? And then don't forget our WhatsApp portal is open for your messages. 0700 903 903 903 is the number. Again, I say 0700 903 903 903. All right, let's take a walk this morning. I've got Punch newspaper, I've got Vanguard, I've got The Nation, Daily Trust, Daily Post, The Sun, Guardian, and of course The Nation newspaper. All for you this morning. Everyone, let's take a walk. I'll begin this morning with stories from Punch newspaper. Big stories, like I said. Now, we begin. PDP crisis. 3,000 delegates set for high-stakes convention. Army clarifies viral video of confrontation with Anambra deputy governor. 241 killed, 144,790 displaced by flood, according to NEMA. And then ban on fuel sale hurting Oguboda, according to lawmakers. The communities on Oguboda, right? Exactly. Ban on fuel sale hurting Oguboda communities, according to lawmaker. And then police drag journalists to court over report of a Ebonyi lawmaker. Edo families fault police insist 6.5 million naira ransom paid. To some of the big headlines now. On Christian genocide, PFN, Islamic Council in verbal crossfire. And then on drugs, Regina Nwoko in fresh beta showdown. 15 girls rescued from Ondo sex trafficking syndicate. Soludo's Anambra win sparks political storm. Crude earnings plunged by 43%. And then let's get down to some of the political headlines now quickly. 2027 Alia courts opposition stakeholders for political realignment. 2027 APC chairman's wife begins mobilization for Tinubu's re-election. And then there is a photo here. Fayose meets Obasanjo in Ogun. Anambra poll, NGF congratulates Soludo on election victory. Still Anambra poll, LP candidate Moghalu reject results, alleges vote buying and underage voting. ADC faults Anambra poll, says vote buying threatens 2027 elections. Anambra Guba still reconsider your presidential ambition. Lagos APC tells Obi. We are still reviewing Anambra election outcome. APC candidate is the one speaking. I am a winner. Anambra AAC governorship candidate with 292 votes declares. She says, I am a winner. This is Front Page Review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I'll take you now to Vanguard newspaper quickly to serve you some more headlines. Family crisis. Senator Nwoko, Regina Daniels in war of words. Federal government extends 2025 borrowing target by 55.6%. How Soludo tsunami swept all 21 local government areas. I need to ask Rufai Yoseni a question when he's here finally. All right? Yeah. Having on the microphone, then I would ask him a very, very vital question as regards Anambra election. But before that, let's get going. Or your teacher beaten to death by students over gambling. Village head arrested over Nasarawa killing and kidnap. ICPC orders expose mystery behind missing local government allocations. And then Anglican primate to federal government seek foreign help if you can't stop killings. Customs officer killed as Lakurawa attack camp in Kebbi. Ondo police bust sex trafficking syndicate, rescue 15 girls. And then NDLEA nabs Saudi-bound drug kingpin, 70-year-old in raid. Let's get to Anambra election. I will consult widely before making move. APC candidate speaking. It's a mockery of democracy. ADC condemns Anambra election, says it's a mockery of democracy. And then NGF congratulates Governor Soludo on re-election. I am a winner. AAC candidate declares despite 292 votes. And then for ADC's John Wosu, he is rejecting Anambra governorship election result. Also, everyone seems to be rejecting that result. Okay. Anambra was dress rehearsal for 2027 rigging, says ADC. Anambra was dress rehearsal for 2027 rigging, says ADC. To some of the stories quickly, Makinde consolidates power in PDP as chairman reject plot to cripple party before 2027. Your number one superstation, voice of the people, 90.3 FM, 7:12 a.m. I move now quickly to Daily Thrust newspaper. Trump now. Stock market loss hits about 2.8 trillion. I want to take that again. Trump threats. Stock market loss hits 2.8 trillionaire. And then Fayose reunites with Obasanjo after decades of rift. To Anambra State again, Labour Party, ADC candidates reject results as Soludo re-elected. Federal government urged to establish youth advisory body for Nelfund. Zamfara Senator felicitates release of 41 constituents jailed in Oyo. Protest in Kogi community over bandits attacks. 4 more to go here. Lagos APC ask Obi to forget 2027 over loss of polling unit in Anambra. How FCT residents are struggling with low purchasing power despite drop in food prices. INEC declares Soludo winner of Anambra Goba poll. Anambra Goba, Soludo leading in 21 local government areas. All right, quickly to Daily Post newspaper now for some more headlines. 124 Oyo communities risk extinction over Ibadan Circular Road Corridor. Let's get to Anambra again. So much in the news this morning. How Soludo decimated crisis-ridden Labour Party and, of course, the PDP. And then on Christian genocide, your time is up. Pastor Enenche spits fire over, what's it called now? Pastor Enenche spits fire over banditry, terrorism in Nigeria. That's what it is there. And to some more stories now, political stories. 2027, El Rufai urges Zamfara residents to join ADC to tackle security and, of course, economic challenges. Anambra election, why I lost my polling unit. Mogalu is coming out to explain to everyone. Fayoshe holds private meeting with Obasanjo amid PDP reconciliation speculation. Anambra governorship election results not reflection of people's wishes. Labour Party candidate Mogalu. And then Anambra Guba still, I am a winner. AAC's candidate declares despite 292 votes. ADC condemns Anambra poll, calls it cash and carry democracy. All right, let's check on Sun newspaper now. The Sun is quite sunny with a couple of headlines now. How rent hike agony spreads in Nigeria. Okay. Anambra 2025, why I lost my polling unit. LP candidate Mogalu. And then let's see some more now. Some more political stories. Anambra people have spoken, says Soludo. Okay. Also rejects result. Describes exercise as national embarrassment. Anambra, Ukachukwu grumbles, vows to take action after consultations. Okay. Tinumbu Nwifuru, Arthur Eze, Abga, and of course, Abga consolidates or congratulates Soludo on re-election. Praise his visionary and transformational leadership. Yeah, that's what it is. Tinubu Nwifuru, Arthur Eze, Abga congratulates Soludo on re-election. Praise his visionary transformational leadership. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Right now, I want to talk to Rufai Hussaini. Yes, I need to talk to him. Rufai Hussaini. I don't know how you feel. I don't know what you think about, or tell us what you think about the just concluded Anambra election. Because a whole lot of persons have been rejecting the result. AAC candidate rejected it. Who also rejected it. APC, a whole lot of persons are saying it was a sham and all of that. And hey, so much more to say. But then, let's hear from you, Rufai Hussaini. What do you think about the just concluded election?
So I'm taken aback as to President Tinubu congratulating the INEC chairman for very credible elections. And I'm asking, is this a number of elections that the president is calling credible? Did we see the same elections that were dogged by a lot of vote buying, by a lot of shenanigans? I mean, I don't understand the mentality of this our political class. And I don't understand the mentality. The Anambra election was another sad sore point for democracy. EFCC arrested 3 people they claimed, but there were many incidents of vote buying here and there. In fact, the vote buying was so rampant that even the governor himself that did eventually win the election did say that even if they pay 100,000 naira for votes, he will still emerge winner. So that means there was an open market for vote buying. The question is, what did the over 55,000 police officers do to deter that? And apart from vote buying, there was a polling unit that they complained about that there was no result sheets. So why was there no result sheets? Is it for them to be able to manipulate the elections? Is that the reason? How will people vote and in the end they will have no result sheets? So those are the kind of things that dogs the elections in Anambra. And I'm taken aback when the president has to say congratulations to Joash Amokpiton and INEC. Anyway, despite all of that, Soludo has emerged. It was a trouncing against the opponents. Anyway, in all fairness, they were not any strong opponents. Ukachukwu was not a strong opponent. PDP didn't put a great opponent forward. Mogalu couldn't pull his weight. Labour Party did very poorly. Soludo had 422,000 votes. PDP had about 99,000 votes. That's over 300,000 vote difference. Anyway, it was a no contest election for Soludo because he triumphed, and he triumphed effectively. And he was declared the winner. So it's just a very sad one that this is how elections have become. And that's why we should now wake up and get ready to be able to call a spade and shun evil leading up to the 2027 elections. Because if this is the way we are holding elections, then let's just kiss democracy goodbye. It's a very sad one and a very appalling scenario that our democracy and our electioneering process have become like this. As regards this Christian genocide talk, Presbyterian Fellowship of Nigeria President Wale Oke, Bishop Francis Wale Oke, has now come out to say that there's actually the killing of a lot of Christians. And you see, I've seen the narrative. You see, what just happened was that people like to skew narratives along religious and tribal lines in this country. Quickly, they've turned the Trump threat into an argument of North versus South and Christians versus Muslim. Like I said, Christians and Muslims are not fighting. In fact, all of us are all victims. But for those that are trying to skew the narrative, I say, more Muslims are being killed, there's no Christian genocide. See, two truths can exist. If you want to call it, you can say there's a Muslim genocide, killing of Muslims, and there's a Christian genocide, killing of Christians. But people are being killed heavily. Because when you look at the nomenclature, what is a genocide? It is the intent of wiping off a particular race. Is that happening? Yes. There are many Christian communities that land replacement is happening. That after killing them, they grab their land. And most of those Christian villages, people have not taken over their land. That is happening. So if that is happening, if you go back to the original definition of genocide by Lemkin, that's exactly what is happening. So if you want to say the same, that is also happening for Muslim community, yes. The paramount question is, how do we stop this? The other day, Pastor Adeboye came out and said that President Tinubu should nip it in the bud. Anyway, he spoke well. And he also said that it was as a result of a lot of pressure. And I'm happy that we did put that pressure on Pastor Adeboye to speak up, because he was so quick to speak during Jonathan's time. In fact, him that is speaking now, better late than never anyway. But he was so quick to speak during Jonathan's time. With all of this happening in Tinubu's time, because like he said, and like we all know, the wife of President Tinubu is close to Pastor Adeboye. He's even a pastor in his church. So, like we all know, he should have also said something all this while and condemn the killings that are going on. And this idea that the government is pushing, that because President Tinubu's wife is a Christian, there's nothing like Christian genocide. No, that's not the conversation. The wife of the president can be a Christian. But as long as you have a Muslim ticket, the optics show something bad. The same President Tinubu could not run as Buhari's running mate because the optics of a Muslim ticket was not good in 2015. But we are not even saying here that government is the one perpetrating this genocide. But we are saying that there are many actors that are killing people in the country. So that government talking point of, there is no way these Indian scams can be perpetrated against Christian because the wife of the president is Christian. I don't think that's an argument. Are Christians not being killed in Benue, in Yelwata, and some other parts? They are being killed. And we all know that the optics do not look good People like them Buala that are talking today, why did Buala leave the APC in the first place? Is it not because of the optics of the Muslim ticket? So it's so easy now. Everybody wants to spin a narrative. All we are saying is, please ensure that all the killings of Christians, Muslims, Shokmano worshippers, everybody stops in the country. That's just it. You can fight Trump all you want, but it doesn't solve the problem on ground. President Tinubu that was so quick to announce, okay, now it's time to have ambassadors. Did he announce that all this while? If not all of this started? Stabbing of Barao FC player in Katsina raises fresh security concern. So fresh concerns have emerged over safety in Nigerian Premier Football League after Barao FC midfielder Nana Abraham was allegedly stabbed in the neck on the pitch by an invader during the team's away match against Katsina United at Mohammed Diko Stadium on Saturday. The match, which eventually ended in a 1-1 draw, was briefly halted as security personnel rushed to restrain the attacker and attend to the injured players. In a chat with the Cable, Barao FC Director of Media, Ahmed Gwale, confirmed the assault, saying that it was carried out by one person from Katsina United or one of their fans. This is a sad one for football. That fans can even have the audacity come into the stadium while a game is live, stab somebody. When we talk about that, raising security concerns, oh, they will say we are talking. But it's not true. These are the problems that are happening. And these are the things we should be able to nip in the bud once and for all. You see, for this country to move forward, all hands must be on deck. Soludo is thanking Tinubu for being a very true Democrat. I mean, we all know the body language now that Tinubu and Soludo, they are quite close. So they were, and as against the talk about a federal might, the federal might was not deployed to Benin like it was. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't even see anywhere where other APC governors just come out to campaign with Ukachukwu, the APC candidate. So right from the start, we knew that Soludo and Tinubu was quite close. So everything is all politics and politicking. That's just it. So when it favors them, they say, oh, you are this to democracy and you are that to democracy. Cash, not voters, delivered Soludo's victory. That's what the ADC candidate is saying. That's what most of the ADC candidate is saying. The ADC candidate, John Owos, is rejecting the Anambra governorship election results. Labour Party candidate is saying it's a sham because there was a lot of vote buying. In fact, it was the question of who bought votes the most. That's just it. Who bought votes the most? And that's the sad reality of our democratic process as we speak. And except we start to change things like this, we're never going to move anywhere. 2027 election will come. We will also speak of what has transpired, and nothing will happen. So Ludo is saying that the election set gold standard for Nigeria. But there's no gold standard being set in the election, with due respect, please. It's because it favored you. In an election where there was a lot of vote buying, what gold standard has been set? There's no gold standard that has been set. It's the gold standard of hypocrisy and vote buying that was being set in Anambra election, with due respect. So let's call a spade a spade. Father Kuka gave a talk the other day at Dr. Ruben Abati's 60th birthday. He gave a lecture where he enjoyed all of us to fix this problem of the killings in the country. In fact, he famously said a quote that I would normally say. He said, a man sees a snake, a woman kills it, as long as the snake is dead. And that is all that matters. Nicholas Ukachukwu is saying they are still reviewing the election outcome of Anambra State. I'm a winner. The AAC governorship candidate with 292 votes. The lady is saying that she's a winner, but obviously, she didn't win because Soludo got over 400,000 votes. The Kebbi state government is hailing security operative for rescuing kidnapped deputy speaker. So that's the level of insecurity going on. So when Trump was talking about the killings in this country, a lot of people were quick to chain it along religious lines, but that's not the conversation. Nasir Idris commended the gallant efforts of security agencies for the successful rescue of the kidnapped deputy speaker of the State House of Assembly, Mahmoud Bagudu, in Kebbi State. The governor, in a statement issued by his chief press secretary, Ahmed Idris Osati, described the operation as a demonstration of military and other security operatives' commitment to keeping the nation safe. So that's even a deputy speaker in a State House of Assembly. And we keep talking about the state of insecurity, and some people are trying to patch it up and act like nothing is happening. It's a very sad one. It's a very sad one. May God help us, and may God open our eyes. You see, the sad part about this talk of Christian genocide is the fact that people have not turned it across religious lines, which is very sad. And which just goes ahead to show the tensions here and there. Okay, we've agreed that they are killing Christians, they are killing Muslims. If we had said that there was a Muslim genocide, would there be this reaction? But the truth is, we have to state what it is. Yes, killings of genocidal proportion for Christians. If you want me to add, there's killings of genocidal proportion for Muslims too. There's killings for genocidal proportion of Nigerians. Take, for instance, the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, revealed that a total of close to 500,000 people were affected by floods in 27 states across the country.
Okay.
He said 115 persons are still missing nationwide. 839 injuries.
Thank you so much for saying it.
Over 50,000 houses were.
I appreciate you. I have to let you go because of my time. Okay, we need to discuss further. All right, let's get back into the studio where Peter Nosike is here already to look deep into the state of the nation. Of course, Peter Nosike, good to have you join us this morning.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
Good morning. I would let me quickly take you to Anambra State. Let me feel your pulse. What do you think about the previous election?
Well, for me, I'm not surprised about the outcome. Soludo won, and he's supposed to win because what Obiano couldn't do in 8 years, Soludo did it in 3 years. So, and election is about appraisal of someone's stewardship in office. Election is a referendum, what somebody has done. So he had done better than he did better than his predecessor. That's what Obiano couldn't do in 8 years. Soludo did it in 3 years with regard to infrastructure, road and all those stuff. So I say that he will win, understand me?
But the process at which he won is what everybody is complaining of. People are complaining of vote buying, underage voting, so much.
There must always be complaint. If the election was free and fair, he would have still won. So, and again...
Okay, you agree that he wasn't free, and it wasn't fair.
Again, he was running on a joint ticket. Understand? He was running on a joint ticket. He was both the APC candidate and the ABGA candidate.
How do you say APC candidate?
Soludo was APC candidate in Anambra and ABGA. So he ran on a joint ticket because APC did not support Okachukwu. Understand? When he flagged off his campaign, Tinubu did not go, Shetima did not go. No notable APC bigwig went to Anambra to support him. So it just so what happened in Oyo State in 2023, where Makinde ran as APC and the PDP candidate, is what also happened in Anambra. Because before the election, Soludo was already wearing Tinubu's cap and all those things. So he did his mathematics before the election, because he was afraid of the rigging machinery of the ruling party. So he made sure that he settled that side first. You know, Edo had become an albatross on every politician.
The fear is ADC has come out to Nigerians that Anambra election was what they consider as dress rehearsal, for 2027 rigging. Starting with what Soludo did by giving out, saying he's going to give out 1 million, 3 million, 5 million to, the highest, whatever. So people feel that, hey, this one, we should expect more in 2027. What do you think?
Well, it depends. If you are determined, change can only come when the people are ready for that change. Change can only come when the people are ready for that change. So in 2027, if they will prefer, because I saw the so-called vote buying, where that should be a woman was given either 1,000 or 500 of Anambra of all states. Anambra, where we have the richest number of people in the whole country. Understand? So change will only come when the people are ready for that change. But if you prefer 5,000 naira for 4 years, good for you.
If you prefer 5,000 naira for 4 years, like we already said, politicians have weaponized poverty so much. But 5,000 becomes 5 million.
But not in Anambra State.
Why? How? You saw it happen?
No, I said the poverty. Excuse me, or the poverty in Nigeria, even if it's affecting people from the other parts of the country, other states, understand? We have more number of rich people in Anambra State, more than any other state in the country. We have far number of rich people in Anambra State, more than in any other state in the country. So for that to be happening in Anambra is what even shocked me. Understand? But the fact remains, vote buying or no vote buying, Soludo, I know will win.
But does that election reflect the wishes of the people?
So Soludo winning
the election.
Soludo winning reflects the wishes of Anambra, because he did more than his predecessor. What Obiano couldn't do in 8 years, Soludo did it in 3 years. And I keep on saying it. Why that election went that was easy for Soludo was because of the death of Ifeanyi Oba.
Okay. Understand?
If Ifeanyi Oba was the APC candidate, Abuja would have supported him. Do you understand me? And Ifeanyi Oba was a force in Anambra State. Ifeanyi Oba was not winning election because of the YPP. It's because of himself, what he was doing in Anambra. So assuming that he was the APC candidate with Uche Ekunife as his deputy, it would have been a very tough election. But with the death of Ifeanyi Oba, I know that it is all over. Because Okachukwu is a shoe shiner, political shoe shiner.
Really?
Because he has run for Senate in Anambra South and failed. Understand me? He has run for Okachukwu ran for Senate and failed. So if you cannot win Senate, which is just your own senatorial zone, how do you expect to win a governor? So these are the calculations. So the only person that will have given Soludo a tough fight is Ifeanyi Ubah.
All right. The same APC candidate is saying that he will consult widely before making his move.
They threw him under the bus before the election, so he should just go and back one.
When he says
side.
move, is it saying he's going to leave the party, or he's going to call Abuja to do whatever? You know how it works in our country, anyway.
He should understand it. He should understand, why are you flagging off? No big wig from Abuja came there, because in other states, if the president did not go, the deputy will go. But here, number 1, number 2, number 3, none when, even number 4, none went there. This simply shows we are not with you. That is what it should. Because Tinubu, Soludo settled with Tinubu before the election. Understand? So all those things, you are going to be the ABGA will adopt you for 2027 presidential election. Understand? You support me, I support you. So that's what happened in Anambra. That's on Saturday. And that's also what happened in Oyo in 2023. Because the APC candidate in Oyo was told to calm down. Understand?
Yeah.
So Makinde supported Tinubu. So Tinubu has to return that favor. So at the same thing.
The thing is, ADC is saying this what will happen in 2027, if not checked, is going to be worse than what happened in Anambra, because the party is calling it, they are condemning the poll, and they are calling it cash and carry democracy, and that's what is going to happen or take center stage in 2027.
Then they should mobilize people, even if they receive money, let them vote according to their conscience. Understand me? This is a secret ballot. When you are giving money, you don't swear an oath that I must vote for you. Understand? So they should mobilize the people. They should make other people angry. Understand? The more anger the people are, the more they want a change. Understand me?
Okay.
But if the people are comfortable, if they are relaxed, they may want a continuation of the same. So I keep on saying it. Who wins in 2027 is in the hand of the opposition, not the hand of the ruling party. But for now, the opposition has even failed to unite. For now, the opposition has even failed to unite. They are behaving like cowards or people under spell. Understand? So if it continues this way, Tinubu will still win in 2027.
Let's now bring in Peter Obi and the APC to play here. Just yesterday I learned that the Lagos State chapter of the APC has advised Peter Obi, to have a rethink about his 2027 presidential ambition.
And do what?
Lagos APC asked Obi to forget 2027 over loss of polling unit in Anambra.
Peter Obi was not on the ballot in Anambra.
Yes.
Sure. So Peter Obi was not on the ballot. They were not voting for a presidential candidate.
Yeah, but they say he lost his polling.
He was not on the ballot. Understand? He was not on the ballot. Understand me?
But the big question is, whether he wins or not, his polling unit, does it count in Anambra?
Are they voting for him? They are not voting for him. Understand? They are not voting for him. And Peter Obi is from Anambra Central, where Uche Ekwunife comes from. And Uche Ekwunife did a lot as a House of Representative member and as a senator. Understand? So people may have voted for Uche Ekwunife based on her person, not because of the party that she's in.
All right. The party said that the outcome of the election reflected a decline in the Labour Party's grassroots support, and of course, Peter Obi's obedient movement. All of them don't come down. So you should forget about all of these.
It no come down. It no come down. As you mean, say this presidential, my mother in Omuahia will have voted Peter Obi. Understand me?
Okay.
My brother in Abuja will have voted Peter Obi. But Peter Obi is not on the ballot.
You know, so let's look at it this way. A lot of persons are looking at the 2027 picture, not the governorship thing. Forget about governorship election. That's the business of your own state.
Who cares
but
about
the entire country, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, other tribes are looking at the 2027 general election. Now there we get interest, not be, you know, like
that's the thing now.
Even when Okwewolo won a do election, people just feel that's a do. That's a do.
It's their own business. It's their own.
People are looking at the general matter.
What is happening? What in a do doesn't concern me. What will concern me is if the road from Edo to the east is not good. Understand? If the bypass is it's
not
blocked,
helping you pass by.
and that's what will concern me, because who becomes governor of Edo is the business of Edo people. Understand? So the same way Peter Obi is not on the ballot in Anambra. Understand? His people are not voting for Peter Obi. And Uche Ekwunife is popular in in her zone.
Okay.
Where she has been a House of Reps member and a senator. So governorship election is different from presidential election.
Okay, let's now go to Abuja. Let's now leave states alone and quickly take it to Abuja before we start talking with the people. I also hear that the APC, chairman's wives have begun mobilizing for Tinubu's re-election. Chairman's wives.
Which APC chairman?
APC chairman wives mobilizing for.
Is it in the state Tinubu, or where?
The general, wives.
Well, it depends on who they are mobilizing. Understand? And
Tinubu's re-election, of course.
And on the doors that they are knocking at, they should be careful. Understand? They should be careful, because there are doors that they will knock at. Somebody's head will be broken.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Let me put political issues aside and talk about security issues. I just want to talk on politics and security this morning. Now, let's go. Let's talk about security issues in this country quickly. There's a lot of updates already on Christian genocide, PFN, and of course, Islamic Council are in verbal crossfire right now. No, it's Christians are being killed. No, it's Muslims that are being killed. No, you shouldn't have done.
Wait,
no.
Who are doing these killings? Let us start from there. Who are doing these killings? Is it Christians that are killing both Christians and Muslims? Or is it Muslims that are killing Muslims and Christians? Let us start from there. Who is killing each other? That should be the fundamental question. Who is killing each other? Who is doing these killings? Let us start from there. Understand? When they kill, do they shout Andidoya or Al Hakoba? Let us start from there. When those that are killing others kill, what do they shout at? Do they shout Andidoya, glory be to God, or Al Hakoba? So that is where we should start to ask this question. I know that Muslims are being killed, Christians are being killed, but who is doing this killing? Understand? Which sect, which religion is doing this killing? we should take this question from there.
They say Muslims are killed alongside. These are terrorists.
But who are killing? Who are killing? That's my question. Who are killing? Is it Christians that are killing Christians and Muslims? I agree that Muslims are being killed. Christians are being killed. But is it Christians that are killing Christians and Muslims, or Muslims that are killing Muslims and Christians? So this is the first question that anybody should answer. Who is doing this killing? And if the religion that is doing this killing is able to control their members, would this killing be happening? So the problem with Nigeria is we don't ask the difficult question. That's our major problem. We don't ask the difficult questions. Until we begin to ask the difficult questions, our problems will not be solved.
About the difficult question you're talking about, these guys are saying, the Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, yesterday, they dismissed the allegation of Christian genocide in Nigeria, describing it as false, dangerous, and politically motivated. While speaking at the conference, the NSCIA's Secretary General, Professor Ishak Oloye, they accused the Western media.
That one is a politician.
And political figures.
That one is a politician.
And political figures of trumpeting the allegation of Christian genocide as part of an alleged coordinated campaign to destabilize Nigeria. But the president of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Bishop Wale Oke, insisted that there is Christian genocide in Nigeria. There is no other name to call it. No Christian group is attacking Muslims, and all of that. Patience of the church is being stretched. Okay, said during a visit to the Olubadan of Ibadan, Obarashidi Ladoja.
I still ask my question: who is doing this killing? Christians are being killed. Muslims are being killed. Who is doing this killing? Is it Christians that is doing these killings, or Muslims? These people are shameless. Very, very shameless. Very, very shameless. When people burn the number of people that they cannot control, when people burn a number of people that they cannot train,
is that the issue?
That's the main issue. That is the main issue. When people, let me use that word, overborn. When people overborn, there's no way you can control them. They'll be constituting nuisance, murderers, that's everywhere. Because there's no parental control. That's what is happening. Muslims are being killed, Christians are being killed. Who are doing the killing? Okay. Is it Christians that are killing Muslims and Christians, or Muslims that are killing Muslims and Christians?
I was trying to look at something here. A news is reaching me, but then let me put this aside first, and also mention here that the Anglican primate has also told the federal government to seek help, foreign help. If they can't stop killings, seek foreign help. Is it that we really cannot do this ourselves, if we really want to, or we actually need foreign help? Peter Hanosike.
One, a lot of things are into this. Boko Haram started in 2009 when their founder Muhammad Yusuf was killed. Somebody say it's somebody from Borno say it is a mistake by the police in killing Yusuf.
Okay.
Understand? Okay. From that 2009 until now, they cannot stop it. In 2015, they used it against Jonathan. In 2015, they used it against Jonathan. That's a lot of things. Understand? So since then, the money that is coming because of corruption, they are not using it in doing what they are supposed to do. And Donald Trump said, if you cannot stop this terrorism, we'll come to help you to stop it. And I know that if Nigeria want, they can stop it. If Nigerians want, they can stop it. And the best way of stopping it is to disarm the headers.
Okay.
The
best way to stop it,
first of all, is to disarm the headers, because it is this headers.
What about the sponsors?
The best way to stop this is disarm the headers. It is these headers that had invaded the farms and the forests in the southern part of the country and the north central. It is these headers that have stopped people from going to the farm. So there's no justification that a non-state actor will be carrying an AK-47 up and down. Understand? There's no justification. So it is the negligence of government. It is the inaction of government. Mind you, it did not start from the Tinubu's administration. It has been there.
Yeah.
2015 to 2023, Mighty Anna was like a government of their own. Badejo was behaving as if he is above the law. Understand? Even threatening states that want to declare non-grazing law.
Of course.
Understand?
Yeah.
So to stop this, they should start by disarming these herdsmen who are carrying assault rifles. That is the way. And if America hears today that federal government has said that no header should carry AK-47, no header should carry assault rifle, they will see it as a step in the right direction. But if you keep on holding people, and people that are being killed on a daily basis, for me, it doesn't make sense. We have gone beyond talking. This time of action. We have gone beyond talking. This is time of action. And the action must start by disarming these headers who are carrying AK-47 everywhere. Understand me?
Of course.
Because there's no sense there. If I'm going with a cutlass, policeman will stop me. Why are you carrying a cutlass? But when they see somebody carrying AK-47, which is even superior to the one that they have.
Peter Nosegede, the big question now is, it's now becoming a thing that has to do with, it's now like a war between Christians and Muslims, the way it's going right now. Because I will still relay what the Prime Minister said. But then, before I do that, it's now becoming kind of a war. No, you are the one who, okay, Muslims are now, some Muslims, let me not generalize it, are now saying that it is the Christians that are calling on Trump, to come to Nigeria and do the needful. It's the Christians that are calling on Trump.
Okay, to do the needful. Okay, needful is a very right word. Because if federal government is doing the needful, America will not have started saying this. Understand? If they are doing the needful, if they are doing what they are supposed to do, America will not have started this.
It's not everyone who believes it's a needful, though.
For me, it is a needful.
Because I listened to a whole lot of statements by Sheikh Gumi recently. So many, I mean...
The issue is this. Trump gave a condition. Stop the killing of Christians in Nigeria. If you don't, we'll come and help you. He didn't say, I'm coming to fight government of Nigeria. He said, I'm coming to kill the terrorists. So don't you want the terrorists to be killed? Don't you want the bad guys to be killed? This is the problem. So for me, assuming it's a country that is thinking, this is a time for Nigerians to unite and begin to look for a way forward. This is a time for Nigerians to come together to start looking for a way forward. This has nothing to do with a Muslim Christian. It's about terrorists, those killing people. That's who Donald Trump is angry with. That's who the Canadian government is angry with. That's who the Australian government is angry with. Not Nigerians, but the bad guys, the terrorists. We are coming to kill terrorists. Why should you protect terrorists, those who are killing you? Why should you protect terrorists, those who are killing you? And I listened to one of Sheikh Gumi's statement that said that the terrorists, those that Donald Trump is coming to kill, are his brothers and sisters. They are his relatives. So he's happy that his brothers and sisters are terrorists. He's happy that his people, that his relatives are killing other people. So you can see their mindset. For me, federal government has every opportunity to stop Donald Trump from coming in.
The one big thing is Khan is continuing to speak. Khan is saying that, see, the truth must be said. Those who are pushing genocide, that in fact there is the killings of Christians in Nigeria. Nobody should say it's a lie. That there is an agenda by some persons to eliminate Christians, especially beginning from the northern Nigeria down this way.
Well, I listened to the Khan president, Daniel Oko, and Daniel Oko spoke like a man, like a real man. He said, yes, there's Christian genocide in Nigeria. And that's what Daniel Oko, and that people who are bold, who are courageous, understand me, that there's Christian genocide in Nigeria. And if you check where most of those killings are being done are in Christian dominated areas. Southern Kaduna is a Christian dominated area. Plateau, Benue are Christian dominated area. There was a video of a mass burial of more than 280 Christians in Benue. Mass burial. The question is this: who killed them? The question: who killed these people? It is not Christians that killed them. So we should face facts. We should face facts. Understand me? There's no two ways about this. Government should wake up to its responsibility. When this government was coming on board, they swear to protect. They took an oath to protect lives and property of Nigerians. They should start doing it. That is my own concern.
Okay, friends, let's get your thoughts at this time. All right, your take, your view, opinion, all of that. But you will keep it very, very civil for me. Okay, keep it very civil. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. That's it. Again, 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp is 08177175633. I'll take your call just right after this.
Customer, welcome. What do you want buy?
I wan buy changeover cutout fuse and distribution board made of 100% heavy duty copper.
Oh, come, I get am. See, I'm here.
No, now I'm looking for Slatter Star J cutout fuse and distribution board, Nipo cutout fuse, Star J solar battery, inverter, MPPT controller and solar panel.
But Oga,
Don't worry, I know where to get them. Whether na Star J changeover cutout fuse, Slatter distribution board, Nipo Contact Fuse, Star J Solar Battery, Inverter, MPPT controller and solar panel, Star J ceiling fan, sockets, all earthen materials. Make you no go do cover-wise pan foolish show. Slatter Star J Indian product, na #1 since 1961. Made of 100% heavy-duty solid copper with no compromise. Available in all leading electrical shops nationwide. Slatter Star J, na you Pico.
All right, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. All right. Okay. Power is being given to a lot of persons in this country, but it seems they abuse it so much. All right, they abuse it so much. But then, I don't know how Peter Noseke will look at it now. Generally speaking, abuse of power.
Well,
Presidency, what happened in Anambra State, what is happening in the North entirely, and all of that. How would you narrate to the power thing we're talking about?
This is not just in Anambra State. This is not just in Nigeria. It's happening everywhere in the world.
In the world.
Imagine what the Tanzanian president did. A woman who was running for an election disqualified the strong candidates. A woman disqualified the strong candidates, and the election came. He said that he scored over 98% of the votes. 98% of a woman. And more than 3,000 people have been killed in protest in Tanzania. More than 3,000. And the woman is not saying anything about it. Understand? Mm-hmm. Why must you disqualify candidates who you feel are stronger than you because you are not performing? So abuse of power is cut across everywhere. Everybody's abusing power.
Okay, that would bring me to
everybody's abusing power.
That would bring me to your book, Abuse of Power. Well, everyone, there's a very vital information right now. Let me just give it to you quickly. Human rights activist Omoyele Sowore, you remember was in the studio last week, right? And he said that because of the importance of the book Abuse of Power, written by Dr. Peter Noseke, a lot of Nigerians need to read it. And to make that possible, Omoyele Sowore is subsidizing this book by 50%, right? From 10,000 naira to 5,000 naira, Dr. Peter Noseke, do you have anything to say about that? Subsidizing your book, straight up.
Well, it simply means that abuse of power is no more 10,000 naira, but 5,000 naira. So it is now affordable to a lot of Nigerians. Everyone. So you can now afford it. So thanks to Omoyele Sowore, because he wants a lot of people to read the book. But there was a mistake that happened in 1999. When this struggle for democracy, when all the fight was on, those who were fighting for democracy then from the army, we are not thinking of the day after. Understand? They were not thinking of if this fight is won, what will happen.
Okay.
So, Onisagba Koba, Gani Fayemi, Femi Fanana, Omoyele Sowore, and others, they just, when the democracy, when the military say it is okay, we are handing over, they just step aside.
Okay.
That was a very big mistake. Those that fought for democracy did not continue afterwards. So it is now those who did not fight that took over from 1999. Understand me? So in Igbo, that's what we used to say. Onde amaro ebano apiokwa bozi ndi na-eri. So those who did not know how the breadfruit was prepared are now the ones enjoying it. Okay. And because they did not know how this fight was done, they are abusing it. They are messing it up. Understand me? Okay. So for me, it is a very big mistake that those that fought for democracy did. If they had continued, because they have a human heart. Understand? They have human soul. These are people who are already fighting for the people.
All right. Peter Nosike, a couple of persons are asking how to quickly get the book. Nigerians love it cheap. And of course, someone has come to the rescue. Omoyele Sowore has been able to subsidize this book. All right. It's now 5K, everyone. It's time to rush. It's time to just get your ass. You finish with that. 5,000. Okay, quickly. Just get this number. Send a WhatsApp message or a text message to this number 070 121 464 54. 070 121 464 54. For the last time, 070 121 464 54. If you want to get this book, just send a message to that number. It will get to you wherever you are. Like I said, it's just 5,000 naira right now. All right. As at last night, it was still 10,000 naira. But
even this morning.
Oh, really? Okay. Now it's just 5K. All thanks to Omoyele Sowore. All right. That's how to get the book. Just drop a message and someone will respond to you. All right. Thank you so much. Let's get to the phone lines now. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. Move away from your radio set or turn down the volume so we can hear each other. Just about 60 seconds for you. Mind what you say on the national radio. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good morning. My name is Abdul Salam. I'm calling from Lagos, Nigeria.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Please, my dear brother, I hear what is your guest say it. I want to say something about killing Muslim or non-Muslim, let me say Christian in Nigeria. Yes. You know that Muslim and Christian have been killed. But this, your guest, it says something which is wrong. You understand? He's talking about North Central. You understand? When you look at the killing that's happening, start from Katsina. You understand? It's Sampara, Diminkebi, and Sokoto. You see how many thousands of people that have been killing. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How many thousands of people have been killing? He's talking about killing Plateau and the other states. All right. You know, a lot of people have been killing, thousands of people. So that the reason that we Muslims are saying this paper is being one-sided. You understand? Even the person that brought the issue, he didn't put it in right way.
Thank you.
You understand?
Thank you. Let's leave it there because of our time.
Okay. Yes, I want to respond. I agree that Christians are being killed in Brinikebi, in Zamfara, in Katsina, understand? In Yobe. My question is, who is killing these people? Do you understand me? That's my simple question. Who is killing these people? Is it Christians that are killing them or Muslims that are killing them? I want somebody to answer this question. Christians are being killed. Muslims are being killed. Who is doing this killing? Is it Christians that is killing these Muslims and Christians, or Muslims that are killing Muslims and Christians? I want this question to be answered.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello? My
Talk
name
to
is
me.
Hugo.
Good morning. I can hear you.
Yeah, my name is Hugo. I'm calling from Ojo.
Okay.
Yeah, Anambra election. I was just coming back from Anambra State. I thought I was there when everything was happening. See, let me tell you, people don't want APC. My twin brother was agent for his unit. He was the agent leader there, and he told me that, man, I have only 6 people voted in my police unit. And I was telling him that, guy, we don't need this APC. After that, I said, guy, I will back out. They don't need APC in the Anambra State. So that was everybody that said that they leak it, that do. No, it's not true.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. My name is Chusa. I'm calling from.
Okay.
My own concern is, who be these people where they commit this crime in this country? Our government, they don't like wetin Donald Trump talk at the heart. Now, if you say Donald Trump say there's genocide in Muslim now, they welcome him. But now Donald Trump say there's genocide in Christian now, everybody there against her. My own concern is who they commit this crime. Why they never bring them down? That's my own question.
Right.
And for Anambra election, we everybody know that Soludo is going to win it based on say the man don dey run body with the APC. So I'm not expecting nothing different.
Thank you.
So that's my own.
Thank you so much for calling. Hello, good morning here.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Top of the morning.
My name is Innocent. I'm calling from Ambo of Free State. Jide, you see what happened in Anambra now? We thank God this man will win. So let's see whether the promise he gives to Anambra people, if he's not going to disappoint them for this second tenor as normal politician, Nigeria politician. And again, for whatever he had promised APC that made them to go silent, I hope he will fulfill it. He will not disappoint Bola Ahmed Tinubu. For the P2B himself, for me, I don't see much any other thing to say. Give all these excuses they are giving. Anambra who give birth to P2B have disappointed, they have rejected P2B. And nobody can, nothing any other person can tell us. They know who they give birth to. And now, if P2B says he's bringing something to the table of ADC, what is he bringing? Is it my state, Imo State, is he bringing? Because he has nothing to bring now. Is it Lagos State where Bola Ahmed Tinubu come out? Is he bringing? Nobody will give him that chance any longer. So what I'm trying to say, let him join ADC with Atiku, whatever they give him as advice, let him go ahead because he has nothing to bring to the table as of today.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Kamijude and Mr. Peter Nosike.
Good morning.
Number one, congratulations to Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo. I beg as him don't enter so make him do everything we know say he's supposed to do. Because we don't already know say na him go still win. So me, I'm not here to judge whether the election was fair or wasn't fair. Na him don't enter. So make we just tell him congratulations. And so it be. So about me, my concern is about the killing in the country. Whether it's Christian or whether it's Muslim. People are dying. That is the most important thing. And we all know that we as a Christian, killing is a taboo for us. So there is no way we will go and declare and be killing people. See, Trump don't come out and say make Nigerian government sit up. They should stop focusing on 2027 because I keep saying it. Nobody knows what the next minute says. When they channel the energy, deal with these people. Number one, go after the sponsors, people that are sponsoring them. Because I don't understand this country. The man don't talk. If they need help, may they tell Donald Trump, make it come help us. The killing is too much. People are dying in 100 every day. As they talk and now, they are still planning on how to kill another people instead of them to channel their energy on 2027. They should rather think of how to keep us alive so that we'll be able to vote for them come 2027. If we die now, so who won't come vote for them? Nowhere.
All right.
So they should think about we being alive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. Hello, good morning here.
Hello, good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Welcome to the new week.
Thank you.
My name is Mike. I'm calling from a southern area of Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah, even though we sort of share bone, other people cannot do without Afghan. No matter who comes out for Afghan, the person must win. And for every indication, we don't want that election smoothly. But that one is by the way. Then Dr. Peter will ask one important question. He said, is there any Christian group that is killing in Nigeria? Can you name one Christian group that is killing people, either Muslim or Christians in Nigeria? The answer is no. All these groups are perpetrating all this evil, both in the south and the north, are Muslim groups. And anybody come out and say, yes, Muslims are being killed, Christians are being killed. But who are the people perpetrating this evil? They are the Muslims. And every good blood-running Christian can never think of taking life. That is what we learn. So my candidate appeal to, if anytime Abola Tinubu, when Trump came out with this solution, I told Trump, I beg come and help us out of this mess instead of condemning the man's decision.
Right.
That's my submission this morning. May God help us all in Jesus' name.
Thank you for your submission. I appreciate that. Check your time now is 8:18 a.m. What's it taking calls? Hello, good morning.
Hello, Ikame Jude. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, how are you?
Peter Monse, it's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while actually, and I decided to be low key. Like I told you some time ago that at a point, at least 13 years in calling, I think I want to get a little bit lower.
Yeah.
But something makes me call this morning. I think that last caller, I want to correct something there. I don't think it is right to say the Muslims that are killing. No. We say the terrorists are killing or the bandits. And like somebody told us, among the bandits, you can have different faiths. It's just an ideology. So people that are worn into that ideology can do the killing. So I just want to try and see how, if possible for me to correct that I don't think it's right to say it's the Muslims that are killing, not the Christians that are killing. I think we take note of that, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Victor calling from Major State.
All right.
Yeah, it's about this genocide of Christians in Nigeria. The truth is that once we have a leader who once said that if soldiers continue for a long period of time, the government has a hand in it. I don't expect Trump to listen to Nigeria government that are going to come at the end of the day to tell them, yes, it is true. Please come and help us. As it is right now, Trump should know that the government has a hand in all of this. So persons have been mentioned that is the correct government. So I expect Trump to move swiftly, like he said. His own is to rescue life, whether Christian or Muslim. His own is to rescue. He should not listen to any of this rhetoric that government is not going to do anything. They have never done anything. People are dying. The one that died have gone. But Nigerian government, you should move swiftly. We Nigerians will welcome him to come and do something. And secondly, I want to let you know that a reverend father was just beheaded yesterday in Adamawa. No media has reported it. Find out in Adamawa, a reverend was beheaded by these terrorists. So the killing continues.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, let me quickly read a couple of messages before I go. Good morning, GIJ. Please don't let us attach crime to any religion. It's not any person that called the name of God that believes in God. They mention it just to deceive themselves. Latif Tiamiu from Ifo in Ogun State sent that message. And then this person is saying, why are people confusing themselves? We say Anambra doesn't want APC with one mouth, and with the other we are saying Soludo won because he's rubbing shoulders with APC. On Trump declaring Nigeria as a country of particular concern, we don't need the U.S. Army, to boost boots on our soil. What we need is the right equipment to fight the insurgency. Our military is capable to handle it. Also, why is it that it's only a particular tribe that's asking for the U.S. to invade Nigeria? Is Nigeria no longer a zoo? Jeffrey Eze from Bucknell is the one who sent that message. It's okay. It is not true that those who fought for democracy sit back, but they are helpless. No financial backing to compete. I remember Ganifa Wemi tried severally and failed. Adegoke Adebayo.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm. NCP was formed 2003. Understand? None of those that fought for the democracy contested in 1999. Ganifawemi formed NCP in 2003. So I know what I'm talking. I was part of the Nebo movement.
All right. Let's take more messages now. You can see the narrative now. Solomon Sika is saying for motion, you can see the narrative now. Who is killing who? They are just turning around instead of facing the problem squarely. You can tell this government doesn't want to solve the problem. What a nation we find ourselves. All the rhetoric is IPOB is that, IPOB is this. Okay. For a moment, let's move this narrative from about those being killed to that of the killers. The question is, who are the killers and what faith do they also profess? Boko Haram, Al-Qaeda, ISWAP, Al-Shabaab, and so on. What is their collective agenda? US are not just rabble-rousing. They have their facts. The facts are too glaring, even for the blind to see. Let the government stop this denial. Rather, it should brace up to decisively confront this menace. Now that it's becoming obvious that our military is already overwhelmed, let's accept help from outside sympathizers. We need it and avoid unnecessary arrogance and prevention. From Yemi in Lagos. A repeat of my earlier post. Okay, I understand. Anosike is right on point, is what you said. Okay, let's look at more messages now. I am very happy for the result of Anambra. In fact, God bless people of Anambra for bringing back Soludo. Secondly, who is Gumi that the federal government is afraid of him to get arrested with all what he has been saying in support and in solidarity for these dreaded Boko Haram and bandits? So sad. The fear of spirit B2, which rather... Akinola Oluwarotimi from Abeokuta. Thank you so much. Okay, let me just take a few before I run. Maybe just two. Good morning, Jude. God bless Mr. Peter for his unbiased analysis. Pastor Wale, okay, and his colleagues are just waking up to condemn the killings of Christians in the north. If not tithe and offerings now, no, you don't change them now. They talk something different. Concerning the issue of killing going on in the country, I know you will not read. Okay, I will not read it already. Let's just leave it. It's a simple thing. For those who are asking how to get the book, he's there. He's there. Let me just quickly point it out again. I said just send a WhatsApp message or a text message to that number and someone will respond to you. No need calling. Just send a message like I said. 070-121-46454. Very easy. 070-121-46454. I'll be back to read all of these other messages here. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone, for being part of this broadcast this morning. Peter Nscia, I want to thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right. On Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, TikTok, YouTube, I am IKAMIJUDEH. IKAMIJUDEH. That is Ikami Jude. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. Up next is Ogendibo. I love you all so much and I'll see you later. Good morning.